Hey, you know what time it is? Hey, you over there, you know what time it is? We're gonna put your spa, your sauna up in this room today. Yes, this little bedroom right here. We had to take down a sauna so I could take all the carpet out of this room, and I took all that stuff out and took the tile out underneath it and removed all the mastic and sealed all the floor. Doesn't that look cool? That's what she wanted. Hey, what she wants, she gets around here apparently. And the sauna we're gonna set back up right here. But before that, we're gonna talk about a couple things that has to do with this stuff right here on the table. Okay, what I wanted to show you was a few different things that I put on my cut on my hand. If you've been watching some of my videos, and I hope you have, I slit my hand open the other day. And how long ago was it? It was Saturday afternoon. And I'm making this video on a Wednesday morning, but yesterday this hand looked as good as it does right now. Here, you wanna put a close-up on that?
I'll try.
You see that? It almost looks about the same, doesn't it?
Yes.
Just
yes.
about. Okay, you can take that back off. And my hand looks so much better. This was all inflamed, and I was afraid I was going to have to take do a tetanus shot and everything, but the organic chick here, she helped me with some different things, and now I want to tell you about a few other things. Now, first off, we've already talked about the stinging nettle, and you want me to take this now, right?
Correct.
You gave this to me this morning. Because that, you think, is still going to help me with this healing, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And what else did you want me to put on here? This cut seems to be doing pretty good, but this is vitamin E.
Natural vitamin E. Heals and takes away scarring.
Oh, it takes away scarring. So you want me to just put a couple drops on here, or what?
Just one would work. It's
huh?
One, because it's real thick.
Just one? Do I rub it around, or?
Yes, rub it around.
Okay. Just on the top here?
Around, yeah, just around it, just enough to rub it in.
And that's going to help reduce my scarring once this heals. Because this is, it's not that big, but I think I'm still going to have a scar there somewhat. Let's see. Yeah, this looked a lot worse. Trust me. This was real big. I couldn't even put my hand in a fist like that. It was all puffed up. It didn't even look human, did it?
We called him Club Man.
Yeah, the Club Man. Hey, do I have paper towel? Can I use this paper towel?
Sure.
I'm going to use that. And what else did you make me take the other day? I took this stuff here, and this is something you highly recommended, BioK Plus Fermented Dairy Probiotic. Now, why did you have me take this?
Because it just helps with your immune system.
Okay.
If you have issues with, maybe a cut or just, whatever you're going through, this is what you want to go to. If you think you might have something in your blood, something serious, like maybe from that piece of metal or tin that you cut your hand on.
Right.
It could have been toxic. It could have gone bad if you had not taken these steps to get it to where it was.
And this stuff you highly recommend.
Yes.
And lots of times you felt sick and you've just taken this whole thing.
Well, it's good for food poisoning. It's good for just for upset. If you think you have like a virus or sinus infection or just something that that you get into, and without having to go to the doctor and get a prescription for whatever they have, and without the paying of a copay or like a fee to the doctors or clinics, you just take this. It's like $5 from Whole Foods, and it's a done deal. And yes, it has saved me a lot.
And you might think, holy crap, $5 for this little bottle? But it makes sense. If it works for what's ailing you, it's worth it for not having to go to the doctor, not having to go in there. Even if you have insurance, you're going to have to pay a copay to go in there and see the doctor, visit the doctor. And he's not going to give you anything like this, is he?
No.
He's going to give you other things. And this could be the thing that actually works.
He's going to give you antibiotics, which is going to kill good bacteria in addition to the bad bacteria. So you will eventually have to get some of this to put the good bacteria back into your system, or your immune system will be compromised and things can get worse from there.
Okay, so I took that because right after this got, it was all puffy, that's when you wanted me to catch it. So you ran down to the store. We went down to the store, didn't we? And we got one of these. You made me drink it right away.
Yes.
I think you did. Okay, what else we have here? This was the golden seal. Now, you already put this on here. Now, I'm not going to put it on again, am I?
Well, you don't have to. I think it's pretty much healed.
Okay, but because I just put the vitamin E on here, so it's not going to do any good to put the golden seal on here right now. But once this dries, if I wanted to just help reduce any other swelling or anything having to do with this golden seal would be a good thing just to dribble on there.
This is like an antibiotic, so whatever you would get from the doctor, this would be the equal to that and far superior as far as I'm concerned. And this is what you would take, and without going to the doctor and risking your immune system.
Golden seal. What is this? Eclectic.
Eclectic.
And it's golden seal. You can get that. It's grain-free alcohol. Looks like. Okay.
This is pretty much the best brand on the market.
Okay. We have something else here, and this is called Inner Eco Fresh Coconut Water Probiotic.
Which is another probiotic.
Okay, didn't you have me drink some of this?
Yes, I think
you gave
took it
me
a
some of
couple
this,
times.
about this much, didn't you?
Yes.
And what was that good for?
It was the same thing.
Same thing, pretty much like this, except this is dairy. And if you don't want dairy, you could do this. This is coconut water, and it's not fresh coconut water, is it? What is it called? What is it like?
It's fermented.
Fermented coconut water.
Green coconut water, I believe.
And this is enough for 30 servings. You can buy this in small little containers, but the idea is you might as well get a big bottle because...
And take it daily. Or if you get into trouble, so you eat out, God forbid you eat out, and get some food poisoning, which I've actually done that years ago. I've since quit eating out because it's not good. And this will bring your body back to, to a safer place.
Okay. All right. And am I going to have to put any of this living clay on today?
I think you're pretty much out of the woods, Joe.
Okay.
You just have to keep it moisturized with the vitamin E and just watch it. But I think it's pretty much healed.
Now you had
There's no bruising, and there was no bruising at all because we did the clay bath, and then we did the hot, cold.
Yep.
And that kept the bruising from ever appearing because this was a major, serious bump that you had.
Yeah. Speaking of bumps, I had one right here. Right there. I don't know if you can really see it. It used to be bigger than that. It was almost like, I don't know if it was a skin tag or something. It used to be really super small, and I picked it off, and then it got a little bit bigger, picked it off, and over the span of many months, it got a lot bigger. And you ended up putting some of this detox clay powder on there, living clay, and when you mix it up, she's got some right here, and this is moist, and this is like over 2 months old, and it's just moist, and we put that on there, and that sucked out any I wanted to say imperfections, but anything inside there that was bad, it sucked it out, and it's gotten a lot better.
It has. It's gotten way smaller. Does it itch?
No, This
But
does not
before-
itch.
but before did it itch?
My cut still itches, but I guess that's just how it's going to be for a while.
But, you know, it's healing.
And mind you, it's only been like 3 days,
Yeah, well, about 3.5, 4 days.
3.5 days. And what did you say? Which thing on here that I used? Had I not used it, I would have a big black and blue mark on yours.
Well, we didn't show the
Remember, there was
the
something.
cold presses. The cold, well.
Oh, the hot, cold.
Nettle, and we had the alfalfa.
Oh, that's right.
There
We
was
had
the
that.
nettle alfalfa, that's good for inflammation. And the cold and hot compresses, which is going to be, you did the cold compress, and then you did the clay bath. Cold compress and clay bath. So that, the cold and hot would have stopped the bruising.
Yeah. Because had I not done all that, had I just put some Neosporin on there or something, put a Band-Aid back and forth and hoped that I didn't have to go to the doctor for a tetanus shot,
It would have been-
ultimately this would still be puffy, I think.
And bruised.
And it would also be bruised. I'd have a big bruise because I hit this pretty good. And I didn't just slice this open. I hit it good. That's why my hand puffed all up. Something fierce. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for listening to this. And are you ready to install that sauna?
Not right now.
We're going to install
No,
that
I'm
today.
not.
We're going to install that
Well,
today.
we have a whole day left.
Okay, well, it's
We'll
not
get-
going to
we'll
take
get
very
it done.
long.
We'll get it done. No,
As
it's
long
not.
as I have that one Allen wrench. One Allen wrench. And if you haven't seen how to install a sauna with one Allen wrench, and by the way, this sauna is so good. If you ever had an inkling about deciding to get a sauna for your place, this is the one you want. So stick around and I'll show you that video soon. That's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.